one day. Saturday night, the new song.
Oh, no. I mean, I'm like, why we chat.
Oh, got you.
I think, because I don't think they gave it to me yet.
I'll send it to you.
Exactly. That's what I figured. I figured I could get it some way and throw it in, but I will definitely.
I know a guy.
I'm having you in the freaking studio. I'm not going to not play your song.
It was a couple nights ago.
I saw that,
Let's
actually.
say fuck it. Let's just
Hell yeah.
It's got it. Content is king, man. What are you gonna do?
And that's what I love about making content these days. It's about good content.
Yes.
That's what I'm about.
Yes.
Like I had it for me. I mean, I've never really cared about going viral or whatever, but we do these ticket upgrades all the time. So MGK was at Brown Stadium. Huge for him. Huge for Cleveland. He's from here.
Yeah.
So I went to the very tippy top, backs against the wall. I grabbed 2 people, took him to the floor. So we put that on social, blew up like 2.4 million views, our biggest thing ever.
Wow.
So it's like I did that. I hit my viral, not that I was trying to, but it took every urge for me to try to go viral. And I'm like, let's just make good content.
Yeah.
Let's make entertaining content that makes people feel good, entertains people. Yesterday I asked people around the office, what would your hot dog call be if you were selling hot dogs at a stadium? Okay, let's do it. Let's do it.
It doesn't make you gay. No.
lot of weirder
funny
calls.
stories about MGK, actually.
Oh, do you?
Because I've written a song for him.
Okay.
And I met him years before that, in a really funny way that maybe you can say on the internet, maybe you can't. Is on the radio? Is weed legal in Ohio?
Yes. Yeah.
It is. Okay.
It just passed. So now we're waiting on like.
Maybe I'll just skip the weed part.
Okay. Well, you already said it now, so it's fine.
Are we on right now?
We're not on. We're recording.
Oh, we are recording.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I just started rolling. Man. If you want to tell it, you can. If you don't want to,
immediately.
That's fine. It's up to you.
Honestly, it's kind of my kink.
To get canceled?
Yeah.
You want to get canceled?
I just want to prove how easy it is.
It is. It's so easy to get canceled. But that's the thing now. It's like getting like it's like the thing to say something to get canceled because it's proving like you're not really canceled. People can get mad.
I think it's all about the way you handle it.
Oh, 100%.
It's just like when just back in the day when press was everything, like you found out about celebrities only through press and it made it automatically true whatever you heard, and then they have to go on either an apology tour or whatever, and depending on how they responded to the situation, like is how the public responded to them. And it's kind of the same thing now with cancel, just in like a more intense vacuum, it seems like.
Well, and like can't intent be brought into the conversation too? Like, you know what I mean? Like I've said some dumb stuff and I didn't mean harm by it. Sometimes lips overload face, words come out, and like, I mean, I get there's a line.
I'm not afraid to tell anybody that like my bus is just a diverse group of people that all have a good sense of humor.
Yeah.
Almost everything that has been said to each other over the 5 years that we've been working together, any of us could get canceled in a second.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, don't look at my group chat with my high school buddies. Don't. Because I'm canceled if you do. But we've all got that, right?
He who is without sin cast the first stone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And basically what that means for those at home is everyone has a group chat that's completely inappropriate for outside use.
It's from a New York Times bestseller called The Bible.
Well, so tell me where you're at musically in your life, and I mean you're in Cleveland, you're doing the thing. I mean, how are you feeling about just creativity?
We're almost halfway through this tour. We've been out for like a month and a half. I quit drinking right at the top of the tour, so I feel clear and I'm enjoying it more than. I mean, this is my favorite part of the job, but being really clear and it being my own emotions, I know, like raw emotion out there it's a different feeling.
What was the reason that you did it? I'm just curious.
I just wanted a challenge.
Okay.
Yeah, just a new thing. I try to kick vices as much as I can once I realize I'm relying on them too much. I never really like experimented with drugs or anything. I was always had a respectful fear of what they could lead to.
Yep.
Because I had a lot of friends growing up in LA that did lead down that path. Smart, talented people that just, so I just didn't want that problem. But so it's the same thing when I realize, I'm smoking one of those stupid nicotine things, those puffs too often. And I'm like, what am I doing? I sing for a living, All right, try to cut that down. It's just.
So what are you doing these days to occupy? Yeah, go ahead, help yourself. Yeah, of course. You know, can we actually test this theory right now?
What?
Someone told me if you chew one of those in the dark, weird stuff happens.
Are we gonna turn out the lights and
Let's do it. We have to now, right? All right, don't put it in your mouth yet.
That's what she said.
Hey! All right, let me kill those. I guess I'll have to kill the TVs. We're going to do like a whole thing.
Weird stuff happens?
This is what they tell me. All right, let me just...
This is so intimate. Wait, okay, so this is probably dark enough, right?
Right, I would think. All right, let's try.
With the TVs are still on, but
I don't know. I don't know if I can get them to turn off.
it's kind of a vibe like this,
right?
Yeah,
I don't hate it.
no, I love it.
All right, so let's see what.
Okay.
Supposedly something happened. Let me shut up.
You have to chew it.
Yeah, chew it. I don't think it's dark enough.
So, okay, I feel like I remember.
Is it the theory?
Somebody, yes, sparks come out of your mouth.
Real? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what it was.
If you chew one of these mint things.
So it's got to be in like complete darkness.
I think so.
Well, now we've created a whole mood right now.
Everybody can go try it.
All right, let me turn those.
And make some dumb little TikTok.
There we go. I learned today on the show that vegetables aren't a real thing.
The vegetables aren't real.
They're not real.
That's the new not real thing.
Do you know? Well, do you know why? And I talked about this earlier in the show, and we'll I'll give you the context to it. They're not real because vegetables weren't created by botanists. They were created by the culinary world.
No.
You say no?
No.
Because look at tomatoes. What are tomatoes?
Tomatoes are the product of repeating the seed process till you get the ripest, sweetest, reddest tomato.
But that process
it comes from a tomato.
But that process is a fruit. The process of seeds growing in something, that is the fruit process. A vegetable.
No, because think about snow peas. What are snap peas?
Snap peas are a vine?
I just think there's so many ways to poke holes in that because there's so many things that have been used for thousands of years.
Let's see. They're pods. Chinese peas. Yeah, I'm not sure if they're because I think aren't they a legume? A legume?
Oh, probably.
Right?
I never know how to say that word. Legume? Legume.
Legume. That's what that is.
Maybe.
I don't know.
There's got to be 1,001 ways to poke holes in.
Yeah. Well, so someone texted me when I talked about it. They said, "So wait, if vegetables aren't a real thing, does that mean fruits aren't either?" But fruits are biologically recognized. Vegetables are not. So in the botany world, there's no vegetable. There's nothing that classifies like a broccoli is a flower.
Oh,
a corn is a starch.
I see what you're saying.
Potato is a root.
Almost like referring to it as a vegetable.
Correct.
Is a man-made, they're all man-made terms, but
it's a culinary made term.
It's a culinary term.
The cooks of the world made the term vegetable. I feel like I'm getting you a little more on board now.
Well, I would literally just have to go into any history book and see if they were eating something and said the veggies were good tonight.
Right?
Yeah.
And
case closed.
Well, but when did they start? You have to go back to before they started cooking food.
Yeah, there's a lot less writing from that time.
Yeah.
But as long as they've been... damn.
Sorry, I didn't mean to blow your mind. You got a show tonight. I can't.
Well, I just thought I was smart, way smart enough to just immediately destroy this, and it turns out I'm not.
I don't think it's above your intelligence level. I think it's just that it's more thought-provoking than you originally thought.
Yeah, 100%.
You're not dumb. But there's a lot more to to it than that. It's more 100%. Nuanced.
It is nuanced.
Look at these big words coming out of my mouth today.
Nuanced.
It's because I had
gaslight. The words that we can leave in 2024.
All right, well let's do this. I've got 5 meet and greet / tickets, 5 pairs that we're gonna give out way to your show tonight. House of Blues. Get there at 7. Everything starts at 8, and it's going to be an amazing show. Who's with you on tour?
Hoodie Allen.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, man.
You guys just have a rager all the time.
And it's really awesome because I've known him for many years. The tour that really jump-started my career before I got signed was Black Bear dropped off of the Hoodie Allen tour with Kyle and Nash. It was like 2016.
Mm-hmm.
And I messaged Hoodie on Twitter and was like, yo, man, please consider me. Here's my music. And he responded, and I ended up on that tour. Then he brought me to Europe, and he is still one of my closest friends to this day, but is a big reason that I got in front of a lot of people's faces.
That's awesome.
Even before Drew Barrymore and all that.
Shout out Hoodie.
Yeah. And now he's opening for me, he's supporting me.
That's fantastic. Awesome. All right, so we're going to give away those. Excuse me. I had a mint earlier, too, and it just kind of...
I'm not going to lie, chewing it and swallowing that whole thing was not.
Yeah. It's all right. We'll be good. So I was scrolling through your Instagram really quick because this literally just came together in like 20 minutes.
Oh, yeah. In a heartbeat.
So I think it was the second post I saw. It was kind of a carousel from Indy, and I saw you in a bounce house.
Yeah.
And it made me feel good. It warmed my heart because I'm you in that sense. I love all of those things that we used to enjoy as children to this day. I'm a father of 3. And I love to go to water parks, and I have kids to use as an excuse to go to water parks.
I imagine that's one of the best parts about being
you have no idea.
No.
It's fantastic. All right, so here's what we do.
It was our lighting girl's birthday, so we got her a bouncy house.
You just rented a bouncy house?
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. So we have a reoccurring segment on the show. It's called Blind Rank. I'm going to give you these items one at a time. You have to rank them 1 to 5 without knowing what's coming next.
Okay.
And the category is kid things.
I say 5. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you. No, that's the category. Now I'm gonna give you. And I'm gonna give you 5 items. Rank them as I give them to you.
Okay.
So your first item is a bounce house. Where are you gonna rank that 1 through 5?
5.
One being the best.
5.
You're gonna put it. You're putting that at the. You're not a bounce house guy.
Wait, isn't that a good?
No,
isn't
1
5?
is the best. 5 is the
1
least
is the
best.
Okay, sorry.
I'm not saying
Repeat
it's
the question.
crap. I'm just saying
Repeat
it's
the
1 through 5. So blind rank these items without knowing what's coming next. 5 items. Kid things. Your first one is bounce house.
2.
There we go. I think that's a solid spot for it. Item number 2, laser tag.
Oh, 2.
No, you have to know that you can't repeat.
3.
3. Okay, that's a safe spot for it. Putt golf.
5.
5. Not a big putt guy.
I'm just not a big golf person. My best friend is. I get it.
Yeah.
It's nice anytime in your life that you can just focus on one thing with everything else going on is a relief. So I think that's what golf boils down to. That's my theory on it.
It's you're constantly, as a golfer, you're constantly chasing that dragon of the perfect shot.
Yeah.
Like you have a crap round, right? But that last or second, you hit one great shot, you're trying to do that again.
And while you're out there, I imagine that is your focus. That is everything that is on your mind when you have that driver and you're checking your swing. There's no extra stuff is what I mean. All the noise that happens in your daily life.
There's just the noise of
for me, yoga
crafting
is
a swing.
that.
See, there you go. It's very easy to get in your head in golf though too while you're doing it, but that's more about the process of the swing and less about like what your girlfriend's texting you about.
Right.
You know what I mean? All right. So we had bounce house at 2, laser tag at 3, putt-putts at 5, go-karts.
4.
4. So that means your number 1 rank is the arcade.
Arcade?
Arcade.
That's very true. That is very,
What's
very
your go-to
true.
arcade? Arcade game. Why can't I talk normal words?
I'm all about those first-person shooter games.
Aren't they
I
great?
can't play it at home, like on PlayStation.
Yeah.
I get stressed out
You
playing
need
Call
the
of
strap.
Duty.
You need the
Yes,
gun.
I need the actual strap.
You got to hold it up.
I need to feel the power.
You ever play Halo? The Halo one in there?
Of course.
The one where you
so fun where you sit and
Yep.
you're in the whole encampment. It's fantastic.
I'll spend $45 on that game and not even care.
It's only
Listen
costs
to
a
me.
quarter. How'd you do it?
Well, let's do this. We'll start with, you pick a number. We'll start with that number caller, and the next 5 people, including that caller, get 5 pairs of tickets to see you tonight at House of Blues.
Okay, bet.
What number do you want to do? Don't pick a high one.
7.
7, good. I like. All right, caller 7. You are winner number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 all the way up. You're going to see Bryce Vine tonight, House of Blues. My friend, it's been a pleasure to speaking with
I
you.
should have picked a lower number just in case nobody calls, except for a few.
People are calling, man. Come on now. Let's
I
go.
didn't even get to tell you my MGK story.
Oh, you didn't? All right, do it.
Because he's from here.
That's
so
fine.
I
Let's do
have
it.
to.
Yes, I want it.
The first time I met MGK, I was touring with Hoodie Allen in Europe.
Uh-huh.
We were leaving Amsterdam, so we had to get rid of some stuff because we were heading to Sweden. And the bus stops, and the driver comes in and says, "Hey, Machine Gun Kelly's bus is right next to ours, and they want to know if you guys want to hang out before we cross the border."
Okay.
Yeah. So
What an Ohio thing to say, by the way. That's so Ohio. You have no idea.
In Amsterdam,
That's
the
so-
Ohio of Amsterdam. And the next time I met him was writing a song for him and Mod's son called Stay Away. And it was the first time I heard Machine Gun Kelly's rock album, his first one.
Oh, I love it so much.
Tickets to My Downfall.
I love it so much.
Fantastic album.
I love it.
And it's my favorite genre of music. I grew up doing playing in punk bands.
Yes.
So, and that genre died for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And he plays this in a studio. I think he's going to be playing some hardcore rap. He's playing his new stuff. And it's like, you know my ex, and that makes it all. I'm like, nah.
Uh-huh.
complete vibe shift, and that's when we started writing this like punk song because that's my bread and butter.
Yeah.
And that was like the first song that him and Mod put out together.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That is so awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, I love to hear. I didn't see. We could do a whole nother hour on pop punk because that's me. That's my sweet spot.
Really?
That's my sweet spot.
Warped Tour, baby.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, dude, you have to come back. We'll talk pop punk.
I will.
That's what we'll do next time you're in Cleveland.
I will.
All right, man.
Listen Saturday night.
What's that? Saturday night. Wait.
The new song.
Yes, the new song.
I'm here. I got a plug.
No. You did the right thing. I heard listen Saturday night. Like, hey, listen to me on Saturday night. No, the song Saturday night. Yes, listen to that. Stream it, and we'll play it here on Kiss FM.
My dog.
Thank you, sir.
Good to see you, man.